Indiana's wine industry is growing more and more each year. In the Wabash Valley, we have a state-line wine trail. It includes both Indiana and Illinois wineries. Local wines there are made, bottled, and sold. And in the case of Watertower Estates Winery in Terre Haute, the wine is fantastic. Sometimes starting a business is about an idea.
My daughter Megan and I decided that a long time ago that we'd always played with the idea of doing a boutique. My husband and son Tyler both started to do wine, so we just decided let's try this. Let's blend this two ideas into one thing.
Sometimes starting a business is about finding the perfect location.
We saw the potential of bringing a winery to Terre Haute in a good location. It's close enough that people can get here before or after dinner and just have a great time.
And with the purchase of this historic home, Watertower Estates Winery and the 1921 boutique were born.
6 acres, original water tower, which is where we got our name from, built in 1921. The barn is original too.
The barn has become a magnificent space for entertaining and events.
It was a working barn when we got it, with a dirt floor and horse stalls and everything that you would imagine in an old barn. And we renovated it into what we now know as our event space.
We have bands play, or we'll have trivia out there, and so it's kind of more of a social environment where you can kind of interact with other people and maybe dance and sing or do that kind of thing.
Tyler, his wife, and daughter Mila are a big part of the business that started with a pear tree.
We fermented our first batch from the pear tree at my parents' house there, and it became a passion of ours. We started at about 5-gallon batches, and we're up to about 250-gallon batches.
The latest batch was watermelon wine. Next up, rosé. Ultimately, the most important decisions are made based on what fruit is in season.
The key part of winemaking is finding the best fruit. And so that's kind of our biggest issue, is finding vineyards with enough fruit and enough good quality fruit for us to ferment. So typically, for one of our 200-gallon batches, we're pressing around 900 to 1,000 pounds of fresh fruit.
We have from a Merlot down to Concord grape wine. So surely someone can find something in the between.
And if you aren't sure what you want, then taste a few.
5 samples, 1-ounce pours for $5. So we have a mat, and we place tokens, and they can read each about what the wine is, and they can take a tasting, and hopefully they find something they like and within that range.
What you'll find at Watertower Estates is a feeling of home.
I don't know how many times that we've had people come and sit in these very chairs and have a conversation, and they don't know each other. They may be from another state or another city, and they talk and they exchange phone numbers, and they leave as great friends. And that's what we want. We want you to become a part of our extended family.
It's that feeling the Woodward family hoped for when they found this spot.
Our family, we see exactly the people doing what we envision them doing. So their kids are playing on the playground, they're taking a hike through the trails out back, or they're enjoying the event in the barn. And you just kind of see that coming to fruition, all your hard work in it, and it just makes you feel really good.
Genuinely one of my favorite places, the Watertower Estates Wineries at 525 West Spring Hill Drive. Very easy to get to. Online, you can find them at watertowerestate.com. On Facebook as well, you'll find a list of incredible events that they have going on. Like, for example, every Thursday they do trivia in the barn. They offer all kinds of wonderful things throughout the summer. They're open at the hours you see there on the screen, and I encourage you, if you get the chance, to visit, enjoy the delicious wine, the wonderful family, and look, ladies, I'm not going to lie. Have a glass of wine and do a little shopping at the boutique. You leave